Ugh! I hate geometry homework. It's not like I'll care about shapes anyways. What the heck? Oh, heck yeah! You know what? Geometry's the best! The Nintendo GameCube was one of Nintendo's worst-selling home consoles they ever made.
Which I guess I can understand if you look at the other consoles and hardware that came out in that era. For a while there, they were basically giving the GameCube away.
Please come back! We'll throw in 2 free games as well!
It couldn't really compete with the Xbox and PlayStation 2. The systems were just more powerful, due to one of the biggest problems of the GameCube having the smaller disc format, because Nintendo has to be special.
But hey, at least it beat the Dreamcast.
Yeah. Sega didn't come back for the next one. The GameCube is also known for having a unique design in the controller and console with the cube look. Yeah, Microsoft is not being very original with the new shape Xbox by any means. This thing is such a weird controller, with it going for a design where all the buttons are different shapes and sizes, making it such an interesting controller to look at. And I just love the tactile feel of the bottom 2 triggers, and how the joysticks click as you spin them in a circle. I'm telling you people, GameCube ASMR is the way of the future. Though the triggers can weigh you down in games like Smash Bros. I feel as if the GameCube was a big revolution in the 3D sphere for Nintendo, and has some of the most popular games on this system. People still play Smash Bros. Melee in tournaments to this day.
Won EVO basically harder than anyone's won a tournament, if I'm allowed to say that.
He really did.
He really just won EVO. Like, he won EVO.
That Sunday, he looked unstoppable.
I do think that the GameCube has some cool looking titles that I would love to play.
There is one problem, though.
And this has to do with the time we live in. Remember how I said they were just basically giving the GameCube away for a while? Well, that isn't so true anymore. The GameCube's market has skyrocketed in the last year. Like, what do you mean $70 for Mario Kart? That was like, what, $25? Though, I think it will run its course and come back down like all the other systems prior did.
I got the Platinum one for about $100. Yeah, I wouldn't call that basically giving it away.
But now that I have it, I can play games in the way they were originally intended to be played as I pick them up. Another cool but elusive thing for the Game Boy was the Game Boy Player. This neat little thing is similar to the Super Game Boy and the Super Game Boy 2 for the SNES. But this version has the ability to play Game Boy Advance games as well as original and Game Boy Color games. It also had a feature for transferring data with a link cable for games like Pokemon. This thing looks great, the only problem being, to get one, you must sell your left kidney. I mean, this thing is more expensive than the GameCube itself for everything needed.
Yeah, I wouldn't collect for the GameCube right now. Unless you really gotta play those games, or you can find them for pretty cheap. Or you're like me and have no life. Now, this would be the part where I'd review some of the really cool games for the system and give my opinion on all of them. But only problem is, I don't really own too many of these games. You're like me and have no life.
Like, do you really think people want to hear me talk about Namco Museum and Super Monkey Ball Adventure? A bunch of arcade games by Namco. Monkey Ball with no motion control. I will tell you about the menu though. I like the transition between cubes from when it has the classic GameCube startup menu and then when it morphs into the menu block. I also think that the real clock in the background of the calendar menu is a neat little added thing. And the memory card slot isn't really that spectacular, but it does what it needs to do. I like that they also made it so a different option is displayed on a different side of the cube. A nice little added feature.
I think the GameCube is a really cool system, and it has a huge library that I cannot wait to experience and play some of those really cool games like Super Mario Sunshine on the original GameCube. Let me know what you guys think I should talk about next in the comments, or any other videos that you'd like to see from me. No! 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 My worst nightmare!